Working conditions in Besenji are very poor. Okay, let's take a look at that. Yeah, our labor rights are awful. We'll see what we can do. A lot of that is probably the fact that we don't have any minimum wage at all. So yeah. But first let's build some more infrastructure. We can restore state industries. Which are industries, what are they? And then we can restore the justice system. Good. Okay, so we can either imprison monarchists. The war is over and people are weary of seeing their fellow citizens incarcerated simply for following the king's orders. However, this solution keeps the monarchist from filling your cabinet members with seditious thoughts. Or offer amnesty. We want to present ourselves as like the nice dictatorship. And I don't think imprisoning people who are just following the previous government's orders is necessarily the best way to go about that. We'll offer amnesty. With the justice system in place, the wounds of the revolution can finally start to heal. Oh yeah. So now we have like the actual categories. So we have security, society, and trade and diplomacy. Which I think an American hotel might not be a bad investment, if I do say so myself. We have the money for it. The US and UN like it. And okay, so we can either plant recording devices to learn foreign secrets, or we could get 5-star service. And I think we're all about that money. Farouk would probably just waste the bugged rooms anyways. Not to mention, if anyone ever found out about that, not the best. And now we'll have to take a look at policies. Because, yeah. The labor rights are kind of awful. We'll get a low minimum wage, I'd say. A low minimum wage is good. Because, I mean, it's not bad to have. There should be some minimum wage, I guess. So, yeah. No minimum wage, I guess, is a bit ridiculous. Alright. The liberals don't hate us nearly as much as they did before, that's good. GDP should hopefully increase soon. We could get a gambling pro. We could increase gambling. That doesn't actually help GDP. We'll just stick with this. We'll stick with this. We don't have the money to afford any new programs though. But we do have resources now. We have our resources which we can export to other places. We have what do we have? We have okay. So we have some stuff. We've got like TVs or something, multimedia. I don't know, but we'll see about trading. Sania was interested in trading our with us, so it may be a good idea. Sanya.
Thank you for taking my call.
We will discuss trade.
Are you interested in negotiating a trade agreement where we sell you Besenji media and entertainment?
Certainly. These are the terms we are prepared to agree to.
Oh, 104% of the market rate. I like it. Okay, thank you.
Apologies, but I must go. Let us speak again later.
Goodbye.
A young, famous Besenji musician has released a music video that contains lyrics that are deeply offensive to our fundamentalist population, parodying revered prophets. We can have him imprisoned for obscenity that should please the fundamentalists, or do nothing. This use... I don't want to turn into one of those states that's going to, like... you know, kill you for religious reasons and stuff. We will do nothing. It's fine. I mean, we'll just say you have freedom of speech, I guess. Minister Hassien requests that you move 3 additional units to the Babelistan border within the next 4 turns. Okay, let's go to the situation room. We can see about that. That seems easy enough to do. Let's look at our strategic overview. Okay, redeploy to Babelistan. And then you redeploy to Babelistan. Okay, cool. We may want to see about striking a trade. I don't know. There we go. So that's a nice mission from our minister. Pretty easy to accomplish. I like it. Let's see, let's get on the phone. I want to negotiate another trade agreement with, how about Babelistan?
Thank you for taking my call.
Let us discuss trade. Let's see, we are interested...
Are you interested in negotiating a trade agreement where we sell you Besenji plastics?
Certainly. These are the terms we are prepared to agree on.
Okay, that's only 83% of the market rate. If we don't accept, though, Babelistan will probably dislike us, and 83% isn't bad. I'll agree to it. Okay, we'll end the call.
Apologies, but I must go. Let us speak again later.
Goodbye.
And so we've got a pretty substantial surplus now, so we'll go into policies. I don't want to spend up all this money. We do want to maintain a surplus, but we will if we increase support, the fundamentalists will also like that. So we'll get we'll have homeless shelters and disability accommodation law and compassion facilities. We could also, there we go. So we've improved our transit system, our homeless shelters, and our disabled. We'll also get more money in the disaster relief fund, get more money going into that. There we go. So, yeah, there we go. That seems good. Okay, that should be good. I think that's all I want to do. So we will end the turn. Citing the lax food safety standards of Besenji, Babelistan has restricted the imports of our delicious ostrich eggs. This is the first we have heard of any concerns with our food safety standards, and our analysts believe this is likely an excuse to impose an illegal tariff and force their people to consume emu eggs instead. Okay, we can reciprocate by banning the import of their emu eggs, which would just hurt relations. We could conduct a review of the food safety standards of Besenji. That wouldn't cost that much, or we could do nothing. We'll conduct a review. I think. Yeah. It's not that much money, and hey, maybe there is actually something wrong. Besenji citizens are growing more patriotic. Good, good. I love it when my citizens are patriotic. Okay. The liberals really hate us. How are our policies working? Liberals aren't hating us as much anymore. They're only at -1%. And hopefully, if we can get the support to like go up, then if we get to the point where we're having good support, then hopefully the liberals will like that. Okay. I would like to build some infrastructure. So, security infrastructure could be important, but for the moment I want to focus on some more economic infrastructure. We can get some foreign service. Ultimately, I want to get to the global shipping giants, because that will give us a lot of money, and with that money we'll really be able to, get some more infrastructure going over the course of this game here. Okay. And I'm actually pretty happy with the status quo so far. I do want to look at the parliament and the cabinet. Make sure everyone's loyal. Okay. Okay, I mean, things are alright. Cool. So we will continue. I think everything else is going fine, so we'll end the turn, grow the treasury. Okay, the Cultural Bureau is requesting that you approve the commissioning of a new museum. So we could do a museum of cultural supremacy, which the Patriots would like, but none of our neighbors would like. A museum of American atrocities, which the United States wouldn't like. Yeah, this. I don't think any of these would be good. We can't afford a new museum right now. That's not at all the reason, but I don't want to just, like, insult other countries. Working conditions are poor? I mean, we can take a look at what we can do about that. But the issue is, like, I mean, we don't have super strong support from the capitalists. So we can't really, like, if we increase the minimum wage anymore, now the capitalists don't like us. Which I don't really want. So, maybe once GDP goes up, we can work on that. We could give a bit more support, like homeless cooperatives and disability equality laws. That should hopefully help. And I mean, that's going to be like we're at maximum support here, so hopefully that should help the supports get better, and then the liberals should hopefully like us. Okay, let's build some infrastructure, because this next infrastructure is actually quite good for us. The regional summit, which will help us with our neighborly relations, because, you know, I want to like our neighbors. And we should be able to become a global shipping giant soon. Which, that's part of why, being the capitalists liking us is important. A well-known American fast food chain wants to open its first franchise in the capital. There are concerns that Western consumerism will affect the moral fiber of our country. So we could forbid the corruption of our youth, which the capitalists will hate, the liberals will hate, and the fundamentalists will like, and allow the chain to conduct business. The patriots won't like it very much, the fundamentalists won't like it very much, the capitalists will love it, the United States will like it, and it will improve our GDP. And ultimately, I think that is what we're going to be going for. I don't want Besenji to be an anti-business country. Okay, Great Firewall. That'll take some doing. Okay. So, we'll take a look at our policies. Oh. Our country is becoming corrupt. There we go. We should hopefully be low in corruption now. It's taking a bit of money, but it's important. We are now a police state with a capable prosecution. Not bad. So hopefully that should help us get to the point where we don't have any corruption anymore. And I think we're good to end the turn. A loyal minister's body was dredged from a river. The police have no suspects. Oh no! Understood. Oh darn. Oh, it was our capitalist. So, foreign minister or finance minister? We'll keep it up with the foreign minister. So all of our ministers that are not Farouk are now patriots. So we definitely want to make sure we have good relations with that group. Sorry. Okay. But we now have enough money. We now have enough money to build some infrastructure. We can now become a global shipping giant, which will grant us a substantial increase in available funds, which is good. So long as the capitalists are happy with our regime, we will be getting more money from being a global shipping giant. Alright, our corruption is under control again. Good. Labor is still an issue, but our GDP is good. So we can now afford to, yeah. We're lowering our foreign work visa. We're lowering that. So now we're down to special permission visas. I mean, we could increase unions, I guess. We have a lot of support from the patriots. So is there anything that patriots like that liberals dislike? I mean, we could get rid of the death penalty. But that helps with crime. And the Patriots really like the death penalty, so we'll keep it. Alright. And maybe increase the minimum wage slightly? I don't know. That would lower jobs, though. So, yeah. Special permissions visas seems like a good idea. Okay. And it's actually good that our Patriots are such a good group for us because they like us a lot, because all of our advisors are Patriots. So we'll end the turn here. Besenji faces a national health crisis. Obesity rates have been growing steadily higher ever since we introduced the first bacon double cheeseburgers to the capital. If nothing is done, our lifespans will shrink and healthcare costs will grow. Darn. Okay, implement a national fitness program. That would cost a lot of money. Patriots would like us and support would be better. Increase healthcare education in schools. See, the thing is, we don't actually have, like, anything in the treasury. We could implement a new tax on unhealthy foods. Because it would, I mean, the capitalists wouldn't like it very much, but they already like us so much that hopefully shouldn't matter too much. It'll lower the GDP, but not by more than we gained from having the fast food here. And then we'll get a bit of extra money to boot. I like it. We will implement a new tax on unhealthy food. Oh, what have we here? Working conditions are still poor. Great. But hey, look! We are now a social welfare state, which I guess might be a good thing. Labor rights are still awful. Sweet, so hopefully the fundamentalists like that. Good. The liberals don't hate us nearly as much. Good. Good, good.